Hi guys, I wanted to make a quick video to maybe help some of you guys out that want to know how to slide your tandems on these 53 feet dryvan trailers. I'm not gonna show on this one. I think this one works with air. Let's walk over to one of the Snyder trailers. So how this works. Say for instance you need to move these tandems, to distribute your weight to be legal. I'm not gonna go too much into depth into how much you have to move your weight to be legal, but I'm just gonna show you how this works. You see here underneath the trailer there's this lever, and you can pull this lever out and there should be a little kink in there so it can stay in place. But sometimes these levers, they don't stay in place. The spring inside might be messed up or whatever is going on there. So you always carry a vice grip with you, and you just clamp the vice grip over here and it'll hold it in place. So you will be able to move the trailer. So you set your brakes, so the wheels with the tandem at the bottom, this stays in one place. So what is actually moving is the top, the chassis. The chassis stays in place, but the trailer chassis, it moves backwards or forward. So this is about as forward as it can go. You see, got all these holes in there. So this is about as forward as it can go. So if I'm gonna back up, I'll set my trailer brakes, and I'll release my my truck brake, and then I can back up. So what happens when I'm backing up, this stays in place and that will move backwards. So this little rod or bar, whatever you have there, you see, this is that's to lock it in place, so it won't fall off. So what happens is that will move backwards, and this little bar, whatever you have over here, will sit over here, and you can just lock it in place. Just get out and make sure it actually locked. So if I want to pull forward, then you just move the truck forward, and this over here would start moving backwards. So you can move it back all the way over here, but usually, I'm not gonna go into bridge laws and that, but usually you can move it up to the 43 mark, and then you see where your hub is. That hub, center of that hub, can't be back further than the 43 mark on the trailer. Then you should be legal. But I mean, you're gonna weigh the load, and you'll probably figure out, do your math, and you'll know if you're legal or not. So this video is just about how to move the tandems, how to slide the tandems. Now on these, I was looking at this trailer. It seems the same as a Snyder trailer. So usually, for each hole that you move over, that should be around, you should shift the weight by around 250 pounds, give or take. So if I'm gonna move forward, if I pull the trailer forward, the truck forward, then I'm gonna add 250 pounds to the front, to my drives. So if I back up the truck, and this trailer slides back, the chassis, then I'm gonna shift for each hole. I'm gonna shift 250 pounds of weight off my truck's drive tires back onto the trailer tandems. So usually the truck on the steer tires, a rule of thumb is usually 12,000, but it can be more than that. You just gotta look at what your rating is on the tire, and then usually it's 34 on the drives, and then 34 back on the trailer tandems. And then there's exceptions for stuff like having an APU on there, but I'm not gonna go into that. This is just how to slide the tandem. So once you slid it to where you think you did your math and you think you know that's in the right place, all you do is just release the lever or snap back in, and the rod should shift out. There should be one over there and then another one over here. Two of them. Just make sure that they're actually through the holes, and then excuse me, and then there should be two on this side as well. There's one over there and there's one up front here. Just make sure they're all in holes, because you don't forget about locking your tandems, and then you're driving a mile down the road and then it'll scare the daylight out of you if this whole thing moves and the whole trailer slides forward, and you might lose your tandems in the road. So just make sure they're all locked. Sometimes they won't actually go in when you release it. You pull the lever out, they won't go inside. They will go back in. So you gotta always carry a 3-point hammer with you. So you just tap on them, just tap them back in, and then you wiggle your truck a little bit back and forth, and it should usually release. And then sometimes when you put the handle back in, sorry, I got something in my throat. When the handle goes back in, then you guys gotta tap on it a little bit for it to come out. And that's about it. Nothing. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to figure out this out, and it's just usually basic math. I mean, you can't be loaded heavier than 80,000 pounds on the interstate highway anyway to be legal. So you always got to be under 80,000, and then just figure out what weight distribution should make you legal. And that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and please like and subscribe if you found this video helpful. Cheers.